What if I told you you don't have to be rich to travel the world? What if there were powerful, proven money-saving tricks that let you go further for less? In this video, we're breaking down exactly how to travel cheap, from saving on flights. You've seen it in posts, memes, reels. Traveling looks amazing, but the price tag? Not so much. But what if I told you you don't have to be rich to see the world? You don't have to take out a second mortgage, drain your savings, or live like a hermit for a year to afford an incredible trip. That's right. If you know the smart money-saving tricks, the right money-saving strategies, and frugal living tips for travelers, dreams of adventure don't have to stay dreams. Today, we're breaking down exactly how to save money while traveling, from flights and food to accommodations and experiences, so you can travel more, spend less, and still have the trip of a lifetime. Throw out the old idea that travel is expensive, because we're about to show you powerful strategies from how to travel cheaper to frugal habits that seasoned travelers use every day that let you explore the world without breaking the bank. Let's be honest, travel budgeting isn't just about cutting costs. It's about smarter spending, investing your money where it matters, and trimming it where it doesn't. Successful budget travelers don't just spend less, they plan better, think ahead, and make intentional choices that allow them to stretch every dollar further. That's where money-saving strategies and budgeting tips come into play. So if you want to know how to travel cheap, how to reduce your lifestyle costs saving overhead, and how to pull off unforgettable trips while still being financially responsible, this guide is for you. Plan early and plan smart. One of the biggest frugal tricks for travel is something so simple, and yet so many people ignore it. Plan ahead. Flights, hotels, activities, prices all fluctuate. Waiting too long can mean paying hundreds more. Booking early often unlocks lower prices, free cancellation deals, and room for negotiation. More importantly, early planning gives you time to set a realistic travel budget that includes everything from transport to meals, souvenirs, and unexpected expenses. Think of it this way. Travel planning is like budgeting for your daily life. You wouldn't wait until the last minute to pay rent because it would cost you penalties, stress, or worse. Treat your travel plan the same way. Plan, budget, and track your costs before you go. A great trick is to use travel budgeting apps or even spreadsheets to estimate costs: airfare, lodging, food, transport, entry fees, and that emergency just-in-case buffer. Websites like Budget Your Trip and Numbeo can help you gauge costs for your destination. This is one of the most effective money-saving strategies because it gives you control over your spending instead of letting prices control you. Choose your destination wisely. Not all destinations are created equal when it comes to cost. If your goal is budget travel, consider where your money goes further. Some regions of the world, like parts of Southeast Asia, Central America, South America, and Eastern Europe, are famous for being budget-friendly while delivering rich cultural experiences. Choosing destinations where food, attractions, and transport are cheaper is one of the smartest ways to save money. Domestic travel inside the US can also be surprisingly affordable if you hit less touristy spots. Think the Great Smoky Mountains, US national parks, or smaller cities with lots to explore. Along the same lines, consider off-season travel. Going at times when flights are cheaper and hotels have lower rates can save you a huge chunk of cash. Shoulder seasons, the weeks right before or after peak travel periods, often offer excellent weather and better prices. This is one of the classic frugal living tips. Get value for your money by traveling smart, not just by spending less. How to save money on flights and transportation. Flights are usually the biggest line item in any travel budget, but there are money-saving tricks that can shave hundreds of dollars off airfare. Track airfare deals. Use tools like Google Flights, Skyscanner, Hopper, and Kayak to set alerts and track prices. These platforms will notify you when fares drop, sometimes letting you snag fares hundreds cheaper than average. Being flexible with your travel dates can be a huge frugal strategy. Flying midweek or outside peak holiday windows can lead to massive savings. Even shifting your departure or return by a day or two might save you hundreds. Consider budget airlines. There's a lot of debate about low-cost carriers, but the truth is, flying cheaper often means choosing airlines like Spirit, Frontier, Ryanair, or AirAsia if you're comfortable with their rules and fees. Before booking, always check baggage fees. Packed light and carry-on only means fewer charges and more savings. Packing light is one of the most underrated frugal travel hacks because airlines often charge for checked luggage. Use public transit and local transport. Once you land, skip expensive taxis and ride shares when possible. Public transport, buses, trams, subways, and even bike rentals not only saves money but gives you a more authentic experience. Walking and cycling are often overlooked budget travel tips that also double as healthy, immersive ways to see your destination. Stretch your dollars on accommodation. When people think of travel, they assume hotels are the only option, and that's where many budgets get busted. But there are lots of money-saving strategies for accommodation. Hostels and guest houses. Hostels aren't just bunk beds for backpackers anymore. Many modern hostels have private rooms, security lockers, and are cleaner and safer than many assume. Guest houses give you a local touch while still being affordable. Airbnb and short-term rentals. Platforms like Airbnb or VRBO let you book entire apartments or rooms for less than hotel costs, especially if you're traveling with friends or family. Having a kitchen lets you cook meals at home, another powerful money-saving trick you'll hear a lot about. Couchsurfing and alternative stays. If you're really committed to cheap travel, Couchsurfing connects you with locals who host travelers for free, often in exchange for cultural exchange. Just remember to respect hosts and their homes. Some travelers even join house-sitting networks, where you stay in someone's home for free in exchange for taking care of pets or plants, a perfect blend of frugal travel and new experiences. Money-saving food hacks on the road. Food costs can add up fast. Touring expensive restaurants 3 times a day will bust your travel budget every time. Here's where money-saving strategies become fun, cultural, and delicious. Eat local and eat cheap. Skip the tourist traps and head where locals eat. Street food stands and small family-run eateries feed you delicious meals for a fraction of restaurant prices. Cities like Bangkok, Mexico City, and Istanbul are famous for affordable local eats that are both authentic and filling. Hit the local markets. Visit grocery stores and local markets not only to save money on meals, but to experience authentic culture. Buying fresh produce and making a meal can easily save $10, $20 per meal compared to a sit-down dinner. Cooking in your accommodation. One of the best frugal habits for travelers is cooking at least 1 meal a day where you stay. Even 1 or 2 home-cooked meals on a trip can reduce your food budget significantly. Cooking and eating like a local isn't just cheaper, it's smarter. That's exactly the kind of money-saving trick that serious savers use when exploring new places. Use travel rewards and money-saving technology. If you're serious about how to travel cheaper, incorporate reward systems and tech tools into your travel plan. Travel rewards credit cards. Credit cards that offer travel rewards can be incredible tools if used responsibly. By earning points and miles on everyday purchases, groceries, gas, online shopping, you can redeem those rewards for flights, hotel stays, or upgrades. This is a powerful money-saving strategy that turns expenses into opportunities. Just remember, always pay off your balance monthly. Interest charges can erase any travel savings in a heartbeat. Set price alerts. Apps like Hopper, Skyscanner, and Google Flights allow you to set alerts so you get notified when prices drop. This is a frugal trick that helps you lock in the best deals without watching prices constantly. Bundles and deals. Sites like Groupon, Travelzoo, and local tourism apps often list discounted tours, attractions, and activities, sometimes at half price or more. Explore free activities and hidden gems. Travel budget mastery isn't just about cutting costs, it's about choosing experiences that are amazing without being expensive. Many destinations offer free walking tours, public parks and museums with free days, festivals and local events, nature reserves and hiking trails. These are incredible, memorable ways to explore without blowing your budget. So instead of paying $50 plus for a guided tour, consider free walking tours with local guides, or explore the city with a local map and discover beautiful architecture, street art, and culture at your own pace. Being flexible is a travel superpower. One of the most underrated frugal strategies is flexibility. The more flexible you are with your dates, destinations, flights, and accommodations, the more likely you are to score better deals. Flexible travelers can take advantage of cheaper midweek flights, last-minute deals, alternate airports, multi-leg flight savings. This flexibility, combined with a smart budgeting tip like tracking prices and setting alerts, gives you a powerful edge in stretching your travel dollar. A word of caution. Don't let extreme saving ruin the trip. Here's something every frugal traveler discovers. Saving money is great, but there's a line between smart budgeting and turning travel into a chore. Some people get so focused on frugal habits that they miss out on what they came for, the experiences. Sure, paying $10 for a bus ticket instead of $50 for a rideshare sounds like a brilliant frugal trick, but if it costs you hours of sleep and energy you'll never get back, is it worth it? The key to mastering budget travel isn't suffering through every decision. It's being strategic, intentional, and balanced. Saving money where it doesn't detract from your experience, and spending where it enhances your memories. That's why we emphasize good planning, frugal living tips, and flexible travel choices, because you can save money and enjoy yourself. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you in the next video.